Hello everyone, I am Saksham Sharma, founder of Careerkunj and former HR and recruiter of TCS. Friends, we are consistently updating students about TCS MBA hiring and the post offer formalities. At the same time, we are answering the queries that we are receiving from our watchers on YouTube by answering their comments that we are getting in our daily videos. So, in this video, I will be answering the queries that we have got in the comment section of the last video that we uploaded yesterday. And if you have any more queries, you can let us know in the comment section of this video. And before we move on, just want to clarify the biggest confusion around the readiness of a mail, that it is something that comes initially. Some students were facing that it was not opening, and then for the ones it was opening, it was only showing the eligibility criteria of HR. So many people have highlighted this to TCS, including myself. I have also highlighted to the concerned team in TCS that this is some confusion has been created by this, and then they inform me that this has been sorted. So most likely you might have got another link, and or you maybe the ones who have already filled it, that has been corrected. So in case you have already filled it, and if you have not got the revised link, that is fine. In case you have got the revised link, do fill it again. And if you have filled it for the link in which HR specialization was given, it's not a problem. It will not create any issues. That's completely fine. So all the three cases we have discussed. So I think that is the biggest confusion around the readiness of a mail that has come. So I thought to mention this earlier before we move on. Now let us see the query one on one by the student. So I can see, as you can see on the screen, the first one. So I received MBA readiness survey email yesterday, but the link provided was not opening. Earlier I had a mistake submitted in business mention regarding the issue with the link not opening. And TCS informed me they cannot generate another survey link. Will this affect my delay in joining? No, it will not affect the your joining, because basically they have got your details, and then they made a mistake of eligibility criteria by keeping the HR things only. So that means they have rectified that. So when they have rectified that, that means only the eligibility criteria has been changed. The other details remains the same. So you can, if you have not filled no in the eligibility criteria, that is completely fine. Otherwise, that is okay. You have submitted your details and they have got it. So that will also does the job for them. Next. Sir, I have received the readiness survey mail on 23rd June. I open, I enter my ID number to see what is asking but not filled it. Then they check with my friend. She their mail was from HR, but I am not sure if mine was also from HR, as my emails are detailed and thought to confirm once again to avoid any mistake. I tried to open the first page, but it was taking me to the ID number page only, so I plan to open the link again. Next to check it over. But now it shows the link was expired. I have submitted the readiness email link either the for HR and either. So then, so why do you do all kind of experiments? You should open it once, fill it, and close it. It has got expired. Maybe they might have done some settings that it can only be active for some time. If you are getting a mail, then why to experiment with trying it once, not trying it once? That's okay. Readiness mail is fine. If you have not filled it, you can write to the HR that it is not working. They might send you again, but nothing to worry as such. If you don't fill the readiness mail also, then also joining comes. But it is good to fill so that they have the clarity. And of course, if they are sending it, they might use it to send the joining letter to prioritize the joining. But please take care of such things, because it's not always all the mistakes can be corrected. And the way TCS handle volumes, the number of candidates query, it is really difficult to answer to each and every candidate query, right? So that's okay, nothing to worry about. But yeah, please take care of such things. Next, I haven't filled out the readiness form of the first time also HR. Yesterday I got only, but today I'm filling the form. But it's saying essentially, sir, what should I do? Write it back again to the HR that the link is showing expired. You cannot fill it. Maybe they will send it again. I didn't receive my final sem mark sheet yet. Still, should I submit when I get my mark sheet? Can I able to upload it hacked? I'm confused. No, submit it. They will collect it offline. No worries. They will mail you to share your mark sheet, and then you can share it offline with them. Next. So I got readiness mail yesterday. Actually, I saw it today, but it's showing the survey link has been expired. I didn't fill the link as it raised any issue on onboarding. I think if it is showing expired for everyone, then maybe they have stopped receiving the uh, survey on that now. Maybe you might get the link again, because if it is showing expired for everyone, then it might be the case that they have closed it from their end. So what I understand from your comment that it is showing expired for every one, then when you stop receiving responses, when you also create such surveys, it shows expired. So that means you might get another mail soon. Okay, is it different from NQT 2025? This is for MBA hiding. NQT is for engineering hiding. So how to upload documents in BTC? It is not showing any documents after clicking the upload button, but showing a weird format download. But when I am gonna please check if it is not blocking any pop-up in your screen. Okay, so when you click, sometimes a pop-up comes up and that is disabled, so you have to enable that pop-up and then you will be able to do it. So just try it from a different browser or a laptop. Basic troubleshooting you have to do. Next, so I got two mails from TCS on 28 to 11 a.m. and at 3 p.m. which was the link for readiness and surveying both mails. Firstly, I tried opening the mail received at 3, but the link was not opening. After I opened the link, received at 11 and it worked. I filled the survey and submitted. Today, I got the mail for readiness survey, but this thing is not opening. What should I do? So basically, I think a lot of confusion is happening around readiness survey mail. So don't worry, nothing will happen, because this is just a survey. And if it is opening, fill it. If it is not opening, highlight it to them. It is not opening. They will send the link again to you if it is a problem which is faced by many candidates. So of course they will act on that. Next, so I got readiness link today at around 11:30 in 20, but it is mentioned about HR specialty only. Shall I fill the survey or I and also fill the survey link early in 20 June. If you have already filled it on 20 June, no need to fill it again. I don't know why there is so much confusion. I think TCS team should also take this seriously, because again, if they are sending the same mail with the same without correcting it, it's a concern for TCS as well. I will write it to them today, because that's completely unprofessional at TCS side to send it again with mistakes. Anyways, next, sir, I have filled the decision below today. I already made the survey. It's not opening. Will I fill it again? Yeah, absolutely. If it comes again, fill it again. If you have filled it earlier and they have sent you the link again and that has different specialization apart from HR, do fill it again. Next, sir, tell me if I'm in trouble. Oh my god. Mails, your comments start from this, so I don't know. For the document verification 20,000, I was approached by two different HR to submit my documents. In the gap column, I wrote letter to 30th June 22 months. I sent this mail to both HR. After 3 weeks, HR contacted me first and asked me for my for remember. This time I wrote a gap column to August 30th May 21 because this was the correct date, and that evening I signed for letter. Thus it means that they consider this over and now the BC photo is right. Thus the BGC means to cross check the data sent to HR also already. It's completely fine. 1 month will not make any difference, and that's a very small thing. You are not at all in trouble. You can fill whatever is correct. 1 month or something is not a big deal. Don't worry. People have more big troubles to solve than this 1 month of difference. Okay, so it's not a problem at all. Next, so I have seen some videos on YouTube where 24 batch students are getting their joining letters in 25. Will it be the same for us too, or we will receive a joining letter this year itself? Aditi, I think we have already spoken one-on-one also, so please don't find reasons to worry. I think today people get anxious by taking a lot of information. Let me tell you, majority joinings comes in the month of July, August, or September. There are few people who don't respond to TCS properly. For example, You are not filling up your BGC, initiating your BGC on time. You are not responding to the readiness mail on time. Secondly, if you are submitting a readiness mail, you are giving that your exam will happen in September. Then, of course, if your exam is happening in September, then you will get your mark sheet by October, and then after then your joining will happen only after your exam, and then by then the new year will start. So if it is 25, if your exams are finishing in September, but after the exams they will onboard the next batch, and it will be onboarded in January 26. So 24 students, 25 students will get joining in 26. But for the people who are already done with the exams, if they have mentioned in their readiness mail that they are ready to be onboarded by July or August, they will get their joining early. See, you always have to see that when you apply for a big company, there are always some exceptions. There are always some outliers, because here it's a matter of thousands of students and thousands of joining. Do you know how many student TCS onboard, how many freshers of TCS joins TCS in a year? Around 40 to 50,000. Can you imagine this number? 40 to 50,000 people. So if few people joining is coming here and there, that doesn't mean that everybody's joining will go so late. TCS have a reason, TCS have a business. That is why they are offering people, and that is why they make people join. They don't get any fun in delaying the joining, right? And most likely the joining comes around August, September, October. So this is the typical time when the joining comes. It is also true that sometimes the joining comes later, but there are reasons for that as well. If you are all set and ready, and if you have given the right details, there are less chances that your joining will be deferred. Okay, so you should look more at the positive side, and you should look more at the common patterns than looking at the outliers or exceptional cases. Okay, so if you look at the exceptional cases, you will only left worried and anxious, right? So the best thing is, I am sure your college seniors would also have got placed in TCS. Connect with them, ask them when they have got their joining. I'm very sure it would be around September, August or September. So that is the right way. If you go on YouTube, tell me people are doing anything to get more views, and then they put up something like which make people anxious today. Anyway, the world is driven by fear of missing out, which is FOMO, and they go and open such videos, which give them some more reasons to worry, right? So people will make such video that will sometimes some people even have made videos that TCS hiring is fake. TCS is running scam by doing bulk hiring. I don't know what the hell in this world people are making such videos, right? But yeah, they are getting watchers, they are getting views, so that is why they are making it. So don't rely on such sources. Look for genuine sources, and genuine sources are always your seniors. Like, we are also trying to give you genuine information, so that we could tell you the truth, since we have worked there, so we can better suggest you. But yeah, don't just get influenced by whatever you watch on YouTube. Anyways, next. Sir, there is a problem with my passport application. In passport, it was made last name as mandatory field, so I had put initials in place of last name for just for the time being. But actually, there is no last name in any of my documents. Will this be a problem? So passport is a different authority. You need to check with passport. You know, concerned passport people. Maybe you can write to them. Maybe you can check in their FAQs, because it's a different entity altogether, and I don't know how they operate. So you have to check with the passport team only. Next, sir, can you say which week of July can I expect interview for Smart Ignite? I cannot say anything about it, but yeah, like it should happen soon, because July is the new quarter. So maybe the first or second week you can expect the invite. So keep preparing for your interview, and yes, so precisely it is difficult to comment, but first or second week you can expect. Many of my friends received the readiness survey mail again today. This time survey is related to other specialization, not only for HR. Okay, so they have corrected. But I have not received same mail. Many of my friends filled the old survey form also. They have got the link sent again. Readiness form didn't come to me, will it cause problem for me in joining letter? No, that's okay. Don't take it so seriously. Sir, when can we expect joining letter? Is it necessary that filling the readiness form is necessary when the joining will be on dates as you mentioned the survey? See, survey is always to take an idea. Survey is not to, take a, decision as it is. So when you take a survey, you get the understanding. And of course, whatever you fill in the survey helps to plan the joining. But does it exactly depends on that? No. Does it not at all depend on at that? Again, no. It depends to get an idea and what best can be done between their requirement and your availability. Yeah. Next. Sir, will they onboard everyone at a time or will they divide people into batches for onboarding? Onboarding happens in batches. It depends on number of candidates. Not everybody can be onboarded at the same time because there is a limit of training and development as well, right? So if everybody is onboarded at the same time, there would not be training and development infrastructure to train everyone at the same time, right? So the join at the same time, all the projects should be there should be requirements as well. So they onboard people so that training can happen, for the small one batch. Then by the time the one batch is ready to, relieve from the training, then the next batch can be onboarded. So it is always planned like that. After seeing the readiness mail, when can we expect our joining letter? Not sure. It can come in July. It can come in August. It could take September also. So nothing can be said certainly about it, but yeah, I think it should come soon because many students in other hirings like Ignite, Smart, and other hirings are receiving their joining. So July is the time where most of the onboarding happens. So you can expect it anytime. Okay, keep checking your mail. So I think we have covered all the queries. I think the majority confusion was around the survey mail. Don't take it seriously. If you have filled it, fine. If you have not filled it, no worries. They write to them that you have not got the survey mail. If you get it again, fill it again. No problem. Okay. Okay, then let us know if you have any other queries and don't get panicked by small things. Okay. Thank you so much.